Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Minecraft Dragons today with me, Tiny Turtle. And I have been very busy, you guys. I've been so busy. Check it out. We've almost got the place back to normal, and it's just me today. No Scuba Steve. He is off out and about, but check it out. Like, look, all the red is gone. It's back to white. It's looking clean. I've done a lot of work around the nation, guys. Like, so much. Wait until you see everything I've done. I left this because I thought it actually looked nice. So a little cap along our walls. But let's just get out here. Here we go. This is the first little bit that I want to show you guys. So we've got these towers for our myth dragons. Check them out. Because obviously we have 15 of these guys now. 16 total, including I've named this guy. So as you may see up in the top left, this guy's name is now Rocky, and Rocky is hungry. Here you go, Rocky, eat that up. His name is now Rocky, so I like it. It makes sense. A few of you guys commented it, and I really thought it suited him. Rocky. But look, check it out. These are myth towers. Up there are rubies floating on little pedestals. I thought that would be pretty cool. And then there's these all around the nation. So we've got a lot to show you, actually, guys. I really should get going on that. You're still starving? Oh, because your preferred food is meat, but I only have fish. Okay, you're still hungry. Come on. We'll give you loads. We'll give you loads. Okay, well fed. That will do, Rocky. You can stay like that. But guys, I actually have a walkway now. Okay, so there's a few dragons up here. I've cleared out all of the burnt ground that the Fire Nation had and all of the cages. Of course, we've got Pyro Spark, the Alpha Night Stalker, a normal Night Stalker. I think the other one's, yeah, out the back there. And Fluffy, the Bone Number. And Arterix. So they're all just chilling out up there. I'm thinking maybe do a little dragon park, or maybe nice waterfalls into a lake. Somewhere nice for the dragons to chill out up near the HQ. And boom, we have a gigantic staircase now as well. I don't know what this is. This was all grass. Why is it all, like, getting destroyed? Oh no. I'll have to figure that one out. This was all grass. Now it's all, like, gravelly. Okay, the death grippers are still under there. We need to figure out what to do with them. But as you can see, I don't know. I'm going to change the plants probably. But I like the big staircase. I think it makes more sense. And, of course, a few more myth towers. Check them out. They're all around the nation. All ready to protect us. So we should be good. We should be good for any attacks. I still need to change up these Fire Nation ships, get them out of there because they are pretty much in the way. But I'll go around this way, show you guys, and then we'll go figure out why the ground is getting destroyed. We've got Myth Nation towers here, all the way over here. They're all around. They even go up the sides. There's one up there. There's one up there. So they really do have a huge field of view, which is great. Yeah, let's go check out what is up with this. Oh yeah, there's one over there, there's one there. They're just everywhere. Because obviously we have 15 now plus Rocky, so 16 myth dragons. We've got the Drake games and the... Whoa. What? Whoa. Where's the Red Death? Oh, maybe that's what's caused this. Dragon Scout, General John, what happened? Where's the Red Death gone? She broke out in a fury not too long ago. Don't worry, she's safe. I can't say the same for her lunch though. The Queen Death Gripper was making a lot of noise, and once the Red Death heard the screeches, she went on a rampage to get over there. I mean, go see for yourself, but I guess Red Death really don't like the threat of having a Queen Death Gripper around, so she kind of ate her. Are you joking? She broke out of here, went straight over. No, she ate the queen. Oh, let go. Ah, it's stuck. Okay. She ate the Queen Death Gripper. Are you serious? The Queen Death Gripper is huge, but okay, if anything could eat a Queen Death Gripper, Red Death definitely could with those teeth. But like, ate it up? Like, ate her completely? Is the Queen Death Gripper gone? These guys are all so small compared to the Queen. Wow, that's crazy. If the Red Death did feel threatened, maybe it didn't know it was here until it started making noise. Oh, look. Oh, wow. She broke straight through the cage. Like, iron is no match for a Red Death. It's probably that tail. Oh, I don't know if I want to go around. What am I going to find? Ooh. This better not be gross. And... oh, no. It's just like bones. Did you eat the Queen Death Grip? Oh, my gosh. It's just bones. Nothing else remains of the Queen Death Gripper. That's insane. Okay, we have got to be very, very careful. I don't know what to do with this guy now. Like, what if that was one of... like, I know the Queen Death Gripper was just in here to keep safe. Like, to keep quarantined. Like, it wasn't part of our nation or anything, but... what if that was a dragon that was part of our nation? What if that was one of the Stormcutters, one of the Night Furies, one of the Alphas? Okay, we gotta be very, very careful. I'm gonna go talk to the Dragon Scout, see what we should do about this. I mean, it might not be safe to keep the Red Death here. It doesn't really seem like it, or else we need something stronger, maybe, that we can keep her in a cage without breaking out when she wants. Because if she can break out when she wants and break into other dragons' cages, then that is no good. We definitely have to move her somewhere safe. I don't know though, guys. And of course, last episode we did find our Bewilderbeast, but I'm gonna wait for Scuba Steve. We're coming up with a plan. We know where they are. They're not exactly easy to move, so they should still be there soon enough. We'll go and we'll figure out how to get them back, but I think first we're gonna need an area to bring them back to. All right, Dragon Scout, what do you think we should do? I mean, this iron, definitely, we knew it wasn't enough to hold it, but we thought once we kept it fed, it wouldn't really want to move. But then the Death Gripper, I can't even say it, the Death Gripper freaked out, started screeching, and the Red Death went and ate it. So we need to figure this out. Is it too dangerous to keep her here, or can we find something a bit more solid to keep her in? Yes, I see the dilemma here. She is very dangerous to keep around, but so are some of the other dragons here. I think it's time we did some research and invested into a specific area for ultra dangerous dragons. That way we can keep them safe from themselves and from each other. We will need to find the strongest materials known to man that would even hold back a charging Bewilderbeast. We must also choose an area appropriate for such dragons so that they are not tempted to even try and get out to attack anything. Okay, I definitely agree with trying to find some material a bit stronger than iron, because that, like, was no use. Absolutely no use against the Red Death. And of course a Bewilderbeast would be able to bash straight through, and a Crimson Gorgutter. I mean, there's so many dragons that could get out of iron. So I'll do some research into finding the hardest materials that we can and figure out if I can get a stockpile. Maybe I'll bring a few back. We can test them against charging dragons and see which ones hold up. We could use some of the Drakes. We could use some of the... oh, the Myth Dragons would be strong enough to charge into some stuff. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Alright guys, I did a bit of research and I found out that these are 3 of the hardest blocks that you can get. So we've got over here Mithril. So this is a Mithril block. Then we've got Onyx and we've got Adamantium. So that, I know, is pretty tough. Is Onyx as tough, or is it tougher? I don't really know. And Mithril is meant to be pretty tough too, so it's going to be interesting. I think what I'm going to have to do is kind of set up a wall, or maybe like a little cage of each. Let me see if I can just pick a bit of this back up and set up a very small little testing area. And I'm going to use a Myth Dragon to see if we can bash straight through it or not. I don't know, guys, but I'd say Adamantium is apparently supposed to be one of the strongest, but if Onyx does the job, I think it looks a little bit better. So maybe we could use this. Maybe we could use a mix of both. I don't know, but this is pretty cool. I'm excited because I didn't really know there was much different blocks until I started asking around and people started saying, well, I use this to keep my dragons. So it's pretty cool. All right, let me see. Where will I use this? Let's do like as if it's a pen. Okay, I'm gonna need one more block. And then if we can get through this with a Myth Dragon, then it's no bueno. It's no good. But if we can if it stops. If it's, oh no, it just disappeared. Okay, I can fix that. Let's do the same with the adamantium. And yeah, if it stops it, that's good news, because I can get plenty of this. It's just, it's hard enough to find, but I can spend time mining away. That's no problem. It's worth it to keep the dragons in, especially if the Red Death is going to be doing stuff like that. I mean, we got to keep our dragons safe at all costs. Okay, there we go. There's 10. So I'll just do a quick little barrier here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, we're missing the top one every time. Is it because I'm jumping? There we go. Boom. Okay, let me just get this one. And a mithril one. So we definitely don't need the strongest for some dragons. Like maybe some dragons will need an onyx enclosure, some will need adamantium, some will need mithril. So we could mix it up, you know, it might look good if we have a few different colors going on, a few different types of blocks. Like some are fine with iron, which is good. Some are even okay with wood because they don't really do anything. Like a gruncle is too slow and too lazy. And maybe they could blast out of it if they wanted, but I mean, I don't think you really need to worry about that. Okay, so another... Oh! I knew I'd mess something up. Let's take that away. Okay, we've got our 3 barriers. Time to get a myth dragon, run straight at these. You know what? I'll put food on one side and see if they can charge straight through them to get out. This is going to be interesting. Oh, you know what? I should probably make sure they can't just walk around, because they are smart and they probably will. So I'll do like a wall up here and a wall up here, and then they kind of have to charge through this way. Let's see what happens. Okay, so results are in. This guy got straight through the mithril and got what he wanted. This guy couldn't get through the onyx, so he went around. So good thinking by him. And this guy's still trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh. Okay, this guy isn't very smart. Then here you go. You can have it. Oh, there you go. Now. Oh, he still couldn't figure it out. But he couldn't get through the adamantium either. So these two are definitely the strongest, just like I thought. But it will be interesting to see if we can actually keep a Red Death in with this. We won't really know until it decides to try and get out though. So I'm guessing I'm going to rebuild this cage. We'll get the Red Death back in, rebuild it, maybe the onyx, and see what happens. Then we've got to work on finding an area somewhere where we can keep the dangerous dragons, the real dangerous dragons, because we don't want them out and about destroying our land or our other dragons or eating them or anything bad like that. So I'll get to work on this, and once we get the Red Death back in, I'll leave a little trail of fish all along like this. Hopefully the Red Death will follow them. I need to get some more fish, but if she follows them all the way back, eating them up like little snacks straight in, I can finish off the bars, and then hopefully we won't get a repeat of what happened. I mean, I know it's bad, but I'm glad it was the Queen Deathgripper and none of my dragons. Imagine it was one of my dragons, I would feel so bad, because, like, well, technically we didn't bring it here. I mean, it did follow us, but I'd still feel so bad that we didn't, you know, get it enclosed better. But let's see what happens. I'm gonna try and get this done now. It's gonna take a while, but it'll be worth it. Okay, guys, we finally got the Red Death back inside, and we have got the onyx enclosure. Hopefully that will do the job. We'll only know, I suppose, if it does decide to try get out. I mean, it does have to break these. We could make it more solid by putting another one in between each, but I don't know if we need that. Let's just see what happens. Hopefully there's no other reason for it to try break out, and this is a good test anyway, because if this onyx works, we know the adamantium is probably even stronger, so we can pretty much hold in any dragon. But I do need to do an area where we can keep all of our most ferocious dragons. Maybe over here could be the place. Maybe we could go back towards in this mountain and keep big enclosures like this. It could be pretty cool. But guys, I hope you did enjoy today's episode of Minecraft Dragons. If you did, be sure to leave a big thumbs up on the video, and of course subscribe if you're new. If you want to grab the mod, the link is in the description. We got 2 new dragons coming this week, so be sure to check that out. But guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for some more. Bye.